beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julianne and we're currently in Washington, D.C. for OTAKON's Artist Alley, and we're so excited to be back. This is going to be my second time vending at OTAKON. The last time I did it, it was in 2023 at the peak of convention hype. Since then, a lot of things have changed with me, with OTAKON, and so I'm so excited to walk you guys through the entire experience. I'm going to document the whole thing as realistically, as honestly as I can, and at the end, we'll discuss all my expenses. I'll give you guys an overall recap of the experience, all my thoughts, all the nitty-gritty, and of course, we're going to compare the financial situation between 2023 and 2025. As always, I need you guys to have your thinking cap on and take everything I say and everything everyone else says on YouTube with a grain of salt. My experience at a con one year doesn't even reflect my experience at a con another year. So just remember to take everything with a grain of salt and that everyone's experiences are different. That being said, here are all my expenses that I've accrued so far. It's currently day one of OTAKON. Last night, I flew in super late. I set up for like 20 minutes, and this morning I just finished setting up. So now we are all done setting up. And if you notice, that table says free. And that's because this year I was a part of the badge design, so that was super duper sick. I got to design 4 badges. This is what they look like. Hopefully throughout the con, I'll be able to spot them in person because no one ever showed me what the final design looked like. So that was really exciting. My friend Ivy actually designed this one. Look at it, lenticular. I just learned that word. Today goes from 12 to 9. Tomorrow goes from 11 to 9. And I have no help as per usual, so I gotta go find food now or I'm gonna die. Con literally starts in 45 minutes. I just placed my order. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Of course, 3-drink trio. I killed this shit. It was so good. I can't believe I went to go get brunch and I'm still on time. Dude, that was so cute. Like, this is so cute. It comes with a hook so it can be an ornament. So this guy, I want to see if I can like make it like the star of my Christmas tree this year. I can't believe that was my first customer of the day, and they were so cute. They just celebrated their anniversary yesterday, so congrats to you guys. I will be tagging them right over here, but their names are Steven and Elisa. This is the card. But again, I will also tag them. They're so talented. This is fused glass, so it's like super sturdy. You can't see where it would ever chip. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna drop it. But oh my god, what a great way to start the con! Would you like a cookie? I'll take a cookie. So cute. Thank you. Okay, we just completed the first hour of the con. Things are going pretty well. It's kind of like what I expected. As I mentioned earlier, things are a little bit different for me compared to 2023. First off, I have a different kind of table. So before, I was over there in the unlimited booth. Unlimited booths are $1,100. They're first come, first serve, and they draw in a lot of attention in a big crowd because they're right off of the escalator. You're also allowed to have unlimited fan art here. Right now, I have a standard booth. This booth is an 8x2 table. I think it was supposed to be a 6x2 table. It's $350, and you have to be 50-50 when it comes to the art. Previously, I believe this was juried and lottery, but now every single booth is lottery except for the unlimited booths. Those are still first come, first serve. But because my booth type is different, I can't make like a one-to-one comparison between 2023 and 2025. And I just generally expect traffic to be a little bit lower over here. I mean, it's like looking pretty decent. I'm making pretty decent sales, but the crowd is definitely over there. When it comes to how the con has changed, in 2023, it was like the peak year for this con. Apparently last year, things took a little bit of a downward turn for artists who were vending here. And hopefully this year is a little bit back up, but if it's still a downward turn, it's fine. I don't need this to be in like the best con ever. I'm honestly just excited to see so many familiar faces. So many people have already stopped by my booth, and it's like, it's been so nice. But now I have people at my table, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Honestly, I don't really know if I've been vlogging the past hour because it got so busy. We are 2.5 hours in. I've already cracked $1,000, so I'm pretty close on breaking even, and we're only 2.5 hours in, which is insane. As I said earlier, there is like a big crowd difference between right over there, that big crowd, and over here with the standard booths, but because I'm so close to the unlimited booths, traffic still flows over here a little bit, so I do feel like I'm a little bit advantaged in this area. I'm interested to know how the people over there are doing. I might go ask some people later. Also, I think I forgot to mention this earlier, but I've been having such amazing fun interactions and conversations. Like, I love coming to DC for cons because everyone here is so nice. The vibe is impeccable, and I've met so many people who were familiar with my art, one of which was like the cutest person ever, and their name is Mags, and they made me this. Oh my goodness, my beautiful boy Gumi. It smells amazing too. I'll tag them right over here, but Mags is currently in college, and they're already so talented, so young and so talented. Like, oh, my baby, my son. Joseph just gave me up on me. Ah. Look at that. That's dedication. It's so dusty in here. Like, my allergies are really acting up. Like, the tip of my nose is so tickly right now. Anyways, it's currently 4:44, so we're halfway through the con. We have another 4.5 hours left. I'm actually quite energized. I can feel myself going down a little bit, but I've been having such a great time, having such great conversations and meeting such fun people, that I'm staying pretty energized, and also the traffic is like consistent enough. So we really peaked in sales at 2 p.m., but ever since then it's been like a steady decline. I'll show you guys a little map. Like, you see that little boop boop? But I need to last for another 4.5 hours, and I've been trying to figure out like when to time this. So I know I will need this in like 2 hours. I'm gonna have a huge crash. But I don't want to stay up too long afterwards, so I'm guessing like, I'm hoping like right now is okay, where I'll like be sleepy in 5 hours, but I'll be like peak energized in 2. We'll see. I could just be really screwing myself for tomorrow. There's 3 hours left and people are still coming in. I mean, there are people leaving too, but look at all those people coming in. These booths right here, basically the crowd never leaves. Okay, it's currently 6:44. I'm feeling very alert after my Alani Nu. I always say this, but I swear I don't drink that many energy drinks. I only do it when I go to cons, just because I really need it. Especially as I get older, it's just getting a little bit harder. Anywho, thank you so much to Joseph for that on me earlier to save my life. And this is from my friend Jeff. If you watch my AX vlog, he was my roommate, good friend of mine. I spelled his name. I say good friend, and then I spelled his freaking handle wrong inside that last video. So this is how you spelled it. It's like Zuku Lulu Lulu, whatever. But yeah, he dropped off some food for me so I don't die. Okay, it is currently 7:50, so we have an hour and 10 minutes left, and it has really died down in the standard booth area. I am out of control with this thing. I should take this with, like, everywhere with me. I tagged the artist earlier. I'll tag her again over here. She makes a bunch of really cool wands you can buy on Etsy. But yeah, there's still like a crowd over there, but it has died down like in general. Let me look at my sales report. Okay, so in this past hour has performed worse than the first hour of the day, which is usually not a great sign because the first hour of the day is usually the slowest for me. Oh my god, hi! In the middle of vlogging. Do you guys recognize this guy? I don't remember what I was talking about before. I was rudely interrupted by Sundrop Studios minion, Jessica. She's at OTAKON as well, so if you guys are watching this video, go check out her video after. But I mean, if you're watching my video, you probably already watched her video. But yeah, actually, weirdly enough, it's currently 8:10 and it's like picking back up. Like the hall is a little noisier right now, so I guess everyone went to dinner and maybe they're coming back. All right, this is post-convention Julianne. I'm at the airport right now, and that Julianne was completely wrong. She had no idea what she was talking about. The exhibitor slash vending hall closed before Artist Alley, and that pushes all the attendees over Artist Alley, and that's why we kept getting in a rush around 7, because that's when exhibitors closed, and that's when everyone got pushed over to Artist Alley. So that's nice of the convention to do. However, closing at 9 is still a little heinous. But this is all conjecture. I don't really know what's going on. I just know I need to put this thing down because I'm like really talking with it. Good morning, it is Saturday, day 2, the big day. I woke up a little late, but I'm not late. I swear to God, I'm not late. It's like 9:10 right now. The con starts at 11, and I'm just gonna walk like 2 blocks over to get some breakfast at Tate. Again, every single vlog you're gonna watch, everyone's gonna be going to this bakery because it's so close to the convention center, and also they make pretty good food. Like, I like the shakshuka there, but I like shakshuka everywhere, honestly. And I'm gonna pick up a couple pastries for my convention neighbors too, because again, the hours today are just crazy. 11 to 9, so many hours at the con. But yesterday and last night was like so much fun. I had like the perfect day ever. I started off with a beautiful brunch. I made it to the con on time. The con was so much fun, very successful. I looked at my numbers from 2023 and I'm down by like $500, but again, like there's like a lot of variables that play into that. Number 1, I'm not at an unlimited table. I'm just really close to unlimited section. 2, you'd kind of think I'd be making more money as I get a little bit better at art, as I start expanding my selection. That's just not always true. And also, you guys know my theory. Conventions on the down. But for artists who do a lot of conventions, doing the same year to year is very good, especially if it was a good con. So I'm very happy with that performance. I'm not so happy about my inventory situation. I am starting to look I'm looking a little suspect right now, just because I had heard that 2024 was so bad for everyone. I just packed this con like a regular con. Like I packed this con like C2, E2, or actually I kind of packed it like Emerald City, so a little bit more than C2, E2. But again, Emerald City is a really good con for me. So if I'm selling like Emerald City, I'm very happy. And then last night, you guys probably don't even care, but I'm staying at the Moxie, which is kind of like a party hotel. I like it because it's like a fun vibe. And if I do want to like hang out at night and have a little drinky drink, I live in the hotel, so I can literally just get a quick little drinky drink, have some fun, and then just go to sleep and not talk to anyone. That's like my perfect night. Oh my god, I walked a block over too far. Turns out I'm a lot closer to Tate than I had previously believed. And the hotel gives you a free drink, and I made friends with the hotel staff because, not like I'm so Gorgina, beautiful, whatever the fuck. I don't think that about myself, okay? I'm just like a woman alone at a bar. You're gonna get hit on a lot. And the hotel staff saved me, and I ended up hanging out with them the whole night because they were so much fun. They took me up to the rooftop where there was live music. It was like so much fun. But yeah, all of that is irrelevant to today. Mostly I want to say that I think today is gonna be a really good day because Yesterday was a pretty good day. I definitely made more than the Friday of AX, if that is any kind of reference. But yeah, let's go to Tate. There's gonna be so many artists in there. I wonder who I'm gonna see. It doesn't look like much, but this is like $40-something worth of pastries for my neighbors. The guy recommended me the apple turnover. Got myself an iced tea because I don't drink coffee. Just like, look how cute this place is. And as you can see, there's like more of a crowd built up over there in the unlimited booth, and just across the hall, pretty empty. Granted, the table, some of the tables right over here with a really huge crowd all day, they are really popular artists, so regardless, they probably would have a huge crowd anyway. Stay hydrated.
Don't know how I can explain.
Alright, we are done with hour one. It was kind of a huge opening hour. However, I did just have my first bargain of the weekend. I don't love a bargain. We're sold out. Okay, it's been absolutely insane. I feel so dumb for packing for this con. Like, it's just like a regular con. I already sold out of one design, and I thought I was so stupid, like, for accidentally bringing a second set. So I sold out of this many of one design, and now I have an extra this many that I'm gonna put out right now. And each one of those stacks are 50, so I brought 100 of this one design. So let's see if I can sell out of this 100. Unfortunately, I had to cave and buy Wi-Fi. It just started to poop out on me, but I only bought it for one day because I don't think it's gonna be nearly as crowded tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be okay, because I was okay all day yesterday. It just sucks. It was $80. This is a good and a bad thing, but the print situation is not looking good. We're only like 3.5 hours in right now. This print box started out the size of my whole hand, okay? So to my end of my hand here. This whole hand. We've sold this much already, and we're not even halfway through Saturday. It's a good thing because I'm selling well, but it's a bad thing because I feel bad I didn't prepare correctly, so I'm hurting my potential sales, which sucks. Okay, it's currently 4 o'clock, so we're 5 hours into the con, which means we have 5 hours left. And yes, I'm currently sitting down. I've been standing for the past 5 hours straight, so I think I deserve a quick sit, and I'll be back up on my feet, I promise. It's been pretty steady. It's been like busy and steady. If anything, is like undulating a little bit, like a little bit of a wave. So 1 hour will be like super busy, the next hour will be like really busy, but like maybe like $50 to $100 less. Still really good. I have no complaints, but I did take a peek This is really bad, but I took a peek into how I did at Saturday in 2023, and to Saturday 2023, I was like obliterating the game. It was crazy. And this year, so far, does not compare at all. But that being said, I'm super happy. I already made as much as I made yesterday, today, and we're only halfway through the day, so that's a really great sign. I might be the worst vlogger ever right now. I have no idea where we are in the vlog, but it's currently 6 o'clock. I just had my highest earning hour of the day. It's not by a lot. It's like by $50. The next one up was at 2 p.m., which makes sense. That's when like the most amount of people are in here. But if today is anything like yesterday, there should be a lull from like right now to about 8 o'clock, when that's when they close down the vendor hall, and I guess everyone comes over here for the last hour. But I'm already sold out of a bunch of stuff. I'm sold out of 2 print designs. I'm sold out of 1 of the mini prints, and I'm sold out of 2 of the sticker sheets. And I feel so dumb because there's technically what, like tomorrow's 10 to 3, so that's 5 hours. We do have 3 hours left, so we have 8 hours left in the con, and I'm already sold out of a bunch of stuff. And I feel so dumb. But it is what it is. I'm having a fantastic time. I feel like I keep saying that, but I am. I'm having a blast. And everyone here is so nice. But I am starving. I am struggling a little bit because I had my energy drink a little too early.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Well, hold on. I have dinner at 9 p.m. today instead of having it here. And let's see if I last. Just kidding. I do not need a perish because I forgot that my friend Marianne from Ghost Eggs, I'll put her handle right here, she brought me a little baggie of snacks that are going to save my life. We have these peeler guys. I've always been interested in trying these. And most importantly, something a little savory and snackish. Goldfish. This will save my life. Damn, you stacked this shit, Marianne. Ooh, I love Annie's, and these are my favorite gummies in the world. These guys. Ah! Thank you for saving my life, girl. I really need it.
Hi, it's so great to meet you. And I finally get to see you and watch your videos for a very long time.
Okay, we just started the con. It's Sunday, last day, and it's slowly filling in. We started early today. It's 10 a.m. and I know a lot of people went out and about. I think people are gonna fill up a little later, but it is what it is. Okay, we are 1 hour in, and I just wanted to quickly say, earlier you saw a young girl. Her name is Ani. She's the cutest in the world, and she made me this. Look how talented. Like, it blows me away how like talented you guys all are. Like, it's so crazy. Like, this is so cool. I could never make something like this. Oh. But yeah, I met her whole family. They were all so sweet. Her mom was a gem. She's a gem. She has such a bright future if she wants to have a creative future. Oh my God, I'm just like so overwhelmed by all the love I've received this weekend, and it's really heartwarming and really reminds like why I love doing this. Sometimes you can feel a little jaded because you don't have a great experience at a con, or like it's just like not super financially worth it. It is a lot of work for what it is, but then just like having all these like interactions with people and hanging out and having amazing conversations, it's just like, oh, it's peak. Skipped breakfast this morning because I was just too sleepy to get up. I got home pretty late yesterday, and also the con started a little earlier, so I'm just gonna eat my breakfast right now. It's like this spinach feta situation. It looks really good. Okay, I don't even know how to start this. Con's going well. It's definitely slower than the first couple of days. But it's fine. It's still like a great last day. That being said, I just met like the cutest family and a really talented young artist. He's starting art school soon, full scholarship. And I can totally tell why, because look, it's me. Oh my god, like this is so crazy and so good. Like I have never looked this good in my life. So sweet. But he also made this. Oh wait, this shark this way. I met his whole family and they were so cute. And this is his card. And I'll tag it right over here, but oh my god. This is going up in the office. I think it's so funny. Like I'll have a painting of myself in the office. But it's amazing. I love it. Thank you. Also, someone saved my life. Her name's Bridget. I met her and her husband at this con. They've been taking really good care of me, but got me some water, which I am in desperate need of. I'm so dehydrated. Even though I told you guys to hydrate, I think earlier this video. I just haven't really been able to refill my water bottle, so these are lifesavers. So much empty space over there. Hello, my beautiful friends. We are back from OTAKON. I mean, like, not quite. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know that this is not my room. This is my little brother's room. I'm currently at my parents' place because they picked me up from the airport. And I'm in desperate need of a home-cooked meal, so my dad's out there making food right now. And I kicked my little brother out of his room. But anyway, I have just come back from OTAKON. I have had some time to process OTAKON. It was a whole lot. It was exhausting, but just so very rewarding. So we're gonna go into all my expenses in very exact numbers so you know exactly what you're getting into when you're going to this con, if you're deciding to go to this con, whatever. And then we'll do a little bit of comparison between 2023 and 2025 revenue. And as always with expenses, I'm gonna give you very exact numbers, but with revenue, I'm not going to do that. And it's not because I'm not being transparent or I'm not being honest. If you see my other videos, you know that I'm very transparent and very honest to my detriment about my experiences at these cons for a myriad of reasons. I no longer share the exact amount of money I make at a con. I do give you enough information for you to draw your own conclusions though. So if you're listening carefully, you'll definitely have more than enough information to make your own decision about whether or not you want to participate in this con or what to expect from this con. So after the money stuff, we will of course go through all my thoughts, whether or not I love this con or hated this con, or if I would want to come back. So let's get into the expenses. Here are my expenses. Because I did make the badges, I saved quite a bit of money on the table. Last time I went to OTAKON, I had an unlimited table and that was about $1,200 with tax and everything. And so my expenses were much higher. I also brought limited stock, so I didn't spend any extra money on shipping stock. I spent the most amount of money on hotel and probably too much money on food. And that's because I like to enjoy myself when I go to a con. I like to treat myself out. It's one of my favorite things to do when I go to a con is to try the cuisine of the city. And the hotel, I like staying in hotel. I do not like Airbnbs for a lot of reasons, mostly safety and also convenience. The hotel is just so convenient and it was a 5-minute walk to the convention center. So those are probably two expenses you can save money on. The flight is out of my hands. And so those were all of my outward expenses, but the expense that no one ever talks about is inventory, and I brought about $1,500 worth of inventory with me to this con. And I sold out of a lot of it, so that's a great sign. When it comes to 2023 versus 2025 for revenue, as I told you guys earlier, there were a couple of circumstances that have changed. The convention scene has gone down just in general of profit, just coming off of the big pandemic boom. So we've been seeing a steady decline in profit, and I had a different kind of table. I had an unlimited table in 2023. It was right next to the escalator, so I was getting a ton of traffic. I have a whole video on it. In that video, I tell you exactly how much I made. And this year in 2025, I had a standard table, but my standard table was an unbelievable location. It was right next to the unlimited tables, and it was in line of where the escalator ended. So for a standard table, I was the most similar you can get when it comes to an unlimited table. There was a very distinct line where the traffic would end. Like you could see where the unlimited tables were, and it was very obvious. But still, that being said, I'm not complaining. I had an amazing table. And you guys know I never have good luck when it comes to tables. So I was super duper blessed with that. All that being said, I'm about 25 to 30% down from 2025 to 2023. And even though my expenses were quite exorbitant in 2023, after expenses, my profit was still in the 5-figure range. But this year, I'm just shy of it. And as you gain experience in the convention scene in Artist Alley, and as you grow as an artist, your art gets better. And so your product gets better. And so you think that that would create more sales, and it does. I will definitely say what I had in 2023 compared to 2025, I have improved a lot as an artist. My product is better quality. I'm offering a greater variety of products, but even so, I still made less than 2023. And that's kind of just like the game, you know, you can never predict what's going to happen, but I am by no means unhappy with my performance at OTAKON. In this economy, I am extremely grateful. I think as of this year, OTAKON will be my third best convention of the year, which is really, really great. I have no complaints. I literally have no complaints when it comes to it financially. And when it comes to the con as a whole, I love this convention so, so much. I am so happy with how everything turned out. Number one, the convention staff, very, very kind, very helpful. They have someone coming in and checking in on you. So if you're tabling solo, convention staff will stop by. And if you need to be relieved, if you need to go to the bathroom for like 10 minutes, they will be there to monitor and watch your table for you if you need that. For me, I needed that. The only thing I have to say that I didn't love about the organization of OTAKON when it comes to Artist Alley is that check-in is a little bit of a disaster. I know they're trying their best, but they only have one computer, and load-in is only one day in the morning of the convention. So there was just like a huge line of artists waiting to check in. I didn't have to face that. I know a lot of other people had to face that. I checked in quite late at night. So I'm lucky that didn't happen to me, but that would probably be my one critique. OTAKON is great on communication. They're great on convention staff. I really, really enjoyed it. And also the convention hall is like really big and airy. Even though I did have a little bit of an allergy attack, it was not too bad. It only happened one day. So it's only medium dusty. When it comes to the attendees are like the best attendees ever. I absolutely love this con. I had so much fun. Everyone was so kind, and they were just so excited to be there, and they genuinely loved art. They loved conventions. It was just such a great time. I had literally zero weird interactions. And if you know me, you'll know that I happen upon a lot of weird interactions. So having zero is incredible. The people of DC are just lovely. Like, I can't stress enough how nice and lovely and just great energy they all had. And I also got to see a lot of familiar faces from the first time I was at OTAKON or at Katsucon. It was all very, very heartwarming. If you met me and I was like shell-shocked, it's because, well, yeah, I was shell-shocked. Everyone was so nice. I was processing like so slowly because I was so overwhelmed by how nice everyone was. And I talked to a couple other artists, and this might not be true for everyone, but I thought it was an interesting thing to point out that all of us felt like per individual, they were spending a lot more than at other cons. So maybe I didn't have as many customers, but each customer spent a lot more than what I usually average per customer, which is really great. My best selling items were actually my big prints. I did sell out of a couple of mini prints and a couple of sticker sheets, but usually at a good con, those are like the first to go. It's not very often where I sell almost my entire box of big prints, but big prints were selling like hotcakes. I know a couple of my other print friends, they were also selling like hotcakes. They're bigger items. So if you sell like a 12 by 18 or 11 by 17, but then you also sell the poster size, posters were flying off the shelf. So that's something to note. Die cut stickers kind of did as they always do. I usually at a good con, maybe I'll sell out of one design, but this time I didn't sell out of any. My washi tapes and notepads, they also sold quite a bit. And my washi tape and notepads are more expensive than my sticker sheets or my mini prints. Something else to note is that the internet sometimes gets a little weird down in that basement. I only had to buy internet one day. The other days I was perfectly fine, but I found that a lot of attendees were having a hard time with internet. And so if you are an only QR code person, that may not work for you. So I do recommend bringing business cards. I ran out, and then there were a bunch of people who were just like taking pictures of my QR code because it wasn't scanning for them. So I recommend bringing business cards to give them out to people. And yeah, I think those are all my thoughts on OTAKON. I just had a fantastic time. The hours are grueling. It is tough, but DC is awesome. The people are awesome. The food's awesome. The con is awesome. So I would highly recommend this con. It's a great time. You make great money. You can eat great food. And DC is a very beautiful city. I walked around all of DC by myself and never once felt scared. The architecture is beautiful. There's so much history to see there. Their museums are amazing. So if you get the chance or you're interested, definitely look into OTAKON. Their application process is really luck of the draw nowadays. Either you're fighting to the death for first come first serve for the unlimited tables, but then you do have to dish out $1,100, and you're not guaranteed to make that money back. A lot of us YouTube artists might be telling you we made a lot of money at these cons, so it's worth spending the money, but you need to know your own art and your own audience and how much money you usually make in order to make these kind of financial decisions in terms of your expenses. Whenever I go to a con, I always think whatever I'm putting into this, however much money I'm putting into this, it's an amount of money that I am comfortable with losing. If you're just getting started, that's how you should be thinking about it too, because none of this is owed to you. Profit is not owed to you. So be careful with what kind of table you're buying. I believe Pro Row and Standard are all lottery now, so it's all luck of the draw. I wish the best of luck to you if you're applying. I wish the best of luck to me if I'm applying. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who came to support me at OTAKON, and all of you who are watching this video who make it possible for me to go to these cons and talk about them and then be able to be one of the badge artists. I'm very blessed to this job. I'm incredibly privileged that this gets to be my life, and I am forever grateful to all of you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!